Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
So there's a saying that goes, you are not responsible for what your friends do, but you will be judged by the company you keep. Any and everything seemingly associated with Diddy is catching remnants from Hurricane Combs. The latest one to catch a stray is his homeboy Shawn Carter, also known as JayZ. Now, news broke yesterday that the infamous Jane Doe, also known as Celebrity A, in the lawsuit involving the 13-year-old girl who in the year 2000 tried her hardest to get into the MTV Music Video Awards, alleges that night she met one of Diddy's drivers who invited her back to Diddy's home, where she said she met Diddy along with meeting JayZ. She states that she was essayed by both while a female celebrity watched. Now, in the beginning, Diddy was the only celebrity named in the original complaint. However, the attorney Tony Buzbee, who's representing the alleged victim, sent a demand letter to JayZ's attorneys stating that they wanted a confidential mediation. Now, JayZ wasn't so happy about this letter, so according to Tony Buzbee, JayZ ended up being the Jane Doe that sued him. But not only that, attorney Buzbee states that JayZ tried to bully not only him, but the plaintiff as well. JayZ has since responded, and let me tell you this, it is an all-out war in the civil and criminal streets. We are going to get into this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. One of the hardest Diddy complaints that we've read on this channel has to do with the 13-year-old Jane Doe. Now, we were all wondering who both of these male and female celebrities were, with Celebrity A being the male assailant who allegedly helped Diddy essay this young victim, and Celebrity B being the female celebrity who watched it all go down. Now, with reading your comments within that video, we were all pretty much in agreement with these celebrities being named, but not only being did not feel it was right for these celebrities to be able to escape possible prosecution only because they threw a few dollars at these alleged victims. If you did the crime, you might as well do your time and sit right beside the diddler. Now, Busby said in a TMZ interview in October, as we file each of these cases, we're going to make an effort to resolve them on the front end, but failing that, we're going to file public lawsuits and pursue these cases aggressively. Now, he states that before he takes on any of these clients, because he got a barrage of phone calls, he make sure that he dots all his I's and cross all his T's. Their information is factual. They have investigators to review the information. Basically, he wants to make sure he isn't just filing frivolous lawsuits against these top big name celebrities and then getting himself in trouble. So Busby stated that he began to send demand letters, and a handful of celebrities actually paid to make sure their names were not included in lawsuits. One person that did receive a demand letter and decided not to pay was JayZ. JayZ fought back and stated in an over 200-page lawsuit suing not only Busby but his law firm as well. JayZ states that defendant Anthony G. Busby and his law firm, the Busby law firm, are attempting to extort large sums of money from him by threatening to file false and malicious SA allegations, including allegations of R-ing minors, unless he complies with their demands. These allegations, according to JayZ, are extremely fabricated with no factual basis and appear to be part of a broader scheme where Busby and his law firm use baseless claims to extort high-profile individuals for financial gain. According to JayZ, Busby has a history of similar tactics, having been involved in extortion-related claims before, including with NFL player Deshaun Watson and others like Chris Brown. His firm has been accused of making false claims in legal proceedings and using the media to pressure targets. In this lawsuit, JayZ does mention P. Diddy. He states that in lawsuits filed by 8 women and 1 man, resulting in his indictment for racketeering, as trafficking by force and transportation for purposes of prostitution, defendants have managed to find some 120 plaintiffs, half male, half female, including 25 minors who claim to have been essayed by Combs and others. JayZ states that with Combs behind bars and payment unlikely to be forthcoming anytime soon, defendants devised a scheme to obtain payments through the use of coercive threats from anyone with ties to Combs. JayZ feels like Busby targets high-profile individuals individuals who would likely suffer immeasurable loss from being publicly accused of committing S crimes, including drugging and arming minors, even if those allegations are completely false. Now, according to Buzbee, upon present information and belief, JayZ responded to said letter, not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, but by also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming JayZ herein. This effort was meant to scare plaintiff and to discredit her counsel. That effort failed. Indeed, plaintiff chose to file this amendment as a result of the egregious conduct perpetrated by Carter. So at that point, Buzbee was pissed. He's like, okay, you're threatening my employees, you're threatening families. Now I'm going to make sure that I reveal your name. So the lawsuit came out last night, and JayZ had to defend himself. He said this on Roc Nation's Instagram. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a, quote, lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I would implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor or dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at a young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I am a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict code and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. As a fellow Sagittarius, I took that last sentence as, I'm not Diddy. You can play with him if you want to, but you're going to F around and find out with me. That's what I heard when he said, I look forward to showing you just how different I am. So Buzbee took to his Instagram and he said this: recognize this guy? This is a picture of Weapons Platoon Commander, Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 4th Marines, and our old Western Pacific cruise book. Despite a coordinated and aggressive effort that has included harassing my kids, contacting my clients and former clients to encourage them to sue me, contacting my colleagues or former employees asking if I've abused them, showing up at my current employees' homes to harass them, filing frivolous cases against me and my law firm, defaming me with outrageous assertions to anyone who will listen, and having mysterious people follow me and my family. I'm still that guy. I won't be bullied or intimidated. People will see through this effort to discredit me and my clients, and the truth will be revealed. I also won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, and I am quite certain the sun is coming. Buzbee also said this regarding the JayZ case and his efforts to silence my clients. Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed this frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statements is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent that letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has also tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court. not in the media. Shawn Carter is now requesting that the Jane Doe no longer use a pseudonym. He is wanting her to refile under her real name. The only alternative he wants her to have is dismissing the case altogether. We're gonna have to see how this all goes down. This is a lot, this is crazy, but what I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything now going on in the crazy world of JayZ? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. But before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.